Good evening, Adriana. I hope that everything is going well. I have already finished reading your state of the art. I think that it was pretty interesting and I actually want to know more about it. Congratulations. And then, without more to say, let's start. Okay? So the introduction, it was good. Here, just a minor mistake. I hope that I have corrected properly. And now here in this part in which you mentioned your gap. So even though research has identified the importance of jigsaw techniques to support second language reading comprehension through cooperative learning, there is still need to be better how video games, especially Minecraft, can support the process. Now, you got the gap here. However, in the previous paragraph, that I think that is a very powerful introduction, because I just want to know more, there is not a good transition between that paragraph and this one, especially at the end, that you state your gap. Now, I think that you can develop more this idea, like to create like more, you can add more information in this introduction, especially regarding your gap. What else? I think that you can add more information about how this paper is going to be distributed, like what topics are you going to mention, and why it is important. Now let's think about this part, the reading comprehension part. I think that it was pretty good. Actually, the language is very well used. I couldn't find like mistakes, but it is here something important that I want to mention. Like, I think that in this paragraph you are working around two ideas, and I think that you actually need to work around those two ideas. Why? Because I feel like this section, this reading part, it is more a theoretical framework than a state of the art. You are just trying to clarify some concepts instead of talking about research and how it can, and how this reading, how this research about reading, it is important, or the results, or different chronological order. There are different ways to organize the section. However, I think that you should especially think again how you're going to work around this section especially. Regarding to this part, I think that probably you should research, especially the jigsaw part, that I think that is important. You should investigate if there is some information about the jigsaw technique in Colombia, but I think that it would be more relevant if you talk about even in your city. If there is previous research about it, what about the outcomes? What about the shortcomings? Okay, now let's talk about cooperative learning. In this first paragraph, you actually made a very good introduction to the topic as cooperative learning, what it is, sorry. In the second one, you keep talking about cooperative learning. There is a problem that, again, it starts, it looks like a theoretical framework. However, there is a very powerful paragraph from here. It is from here that I think that you can start working on, because the ideas are very powerful ideas. Probably you can summarize previous ideas in just one or two paragraphs. I think that there are like three. The paragraph you can summarize it a little bit and work on these ideas, because I think that they are very, very good. So I just read them, and I want to know more about this development of cooperative learning in virtual environments. What else has happened with this kind of research? What is new? What is old? How did it start? What were the outcomes? How there are researchers working around it? Because I think that the topic is very interesting. And now, what is new for you? What is going to be new for you in this cooperative system, jigsaw technique, and also in virtual environments? These two paragraphs, they are extremely powerful. I think that you should work more around them. These two paragraphs. Very, very good ideas here. Okay, now let's move to the jigsaw technique. I think that this is good. Here probably you can use a citation here. Also, I think that you can link this paragraph that is a little bit short, this first paragraph, with the second one. as you are talking about the same ideas. I think that you can join them. Here you start talking about advantages of the jigsaw technique. That is good. And then here you start making this paragraph, you start making a relation between cooperative learning and the jigsaw technique. What is something also good, because that is what you're going to work on, right? So you said educators, a variety of things, and then this present and investigative of implementing jigsaw techniques using Minecraft as a tool for supporting second language reading. So you state again your gap, but actually if I see this one, I mean, probably you want to, it's not about reading technique, but probably it is more about cooperative learning. So that is the way I see it. So you want to state here one thing, but you're actually develop another idea. Probably you can add more ideas, develop it more, so the impression change a little bit. Okay, I must say that I really love this part. I think that this is what we're looking for. This part 2.3, it is actually like a state of the art. You mentioned important things about video games in education, what is currently happening. The introduction was extremely good. It was very, very powerful. So you mentioned why your topic it is important. What would I add? Like, what about research in Colombian? So what is new? What people have done regarding to video games, what kind of video games they have used. What about the results? They are good, they are bad. But it was perfect. I really love this part. Probably you can add just one more paragraph, but I think that that's it. Once again, a very good section here about Minecraft in education. And it is something that I want to know more. Here, like, I want to know more about, there is nothing about Minecraft and jigsaw techniques. Someone else is doing something, or you are just the first one to try this one about reading comprehension and Minecraft and jigsaw technique. I think that this final paragraph suits better in the conclusion section. Also, this preposition here, like, I think that it is on or in, but you don't usually use off actually. The conclusion a little bit short. You can add more information. I think that there are like some guides about information, that what kind of information can you use in the conclusion section. And more or less that's it. In the reference, that's some minor mistakes, nothing to be worried about. I think that I hope that this can help you. You know that probably it is not like the best. I am not the best person to help you, but I try my best actually. Parts, the first two parts, I felt that it was like more like a theoretical framework, not a state of the art. But the last two parts about Minecraft and video games in education, I really liked them. So I think that you made a very good job. Congratulations, and I want to know more. Yes, I think that I will read it. I will read it just for fun, pure research. Congratulations again, and thank you.